Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to our playthrough of Galactic Civilizations for Supernova as the Drath Freehold. Now, the Drath, I believe, have some kind of a bonus, right? When it comes to doing trading with people that are at war. I believe, but there's no way for me to see my civ's bonuses, which is weird. I would love to be able to know what it is my civilization does. But that is not readily apparent. It's not like Civilization 6 where you've got a list of all the portraits and you can hover over them and get an idea of what those civs are trying to do and see what your civ does. Or click on them and bring up all their information. I don't know where that screen is. If it exists, I don't know where it is. Maybe it does exist, maybe it doesn't. I don't think it does. But that would be a great thing for them to add somewhere. Alright, picking up where we left off, we just made our core world on Martin, our second core world. We have got a decent little circle of planets around our core, around our capital, which is looking very good. Now our influence is going to spread very quickly once we get up this beacon of Babylon. To make that happen, we are getting a supply ships, and our production isn't that bad at all. Hopefully we can get there before the AI does. I've not played on this difficulty before, so we don't know really what to expect from the AI. We've got a couple of ships heading out here to grab up a planet over this way. Constructors are things that we will need to build. We have two sources of durantium, which would be very nice to have, as you do need durantium to build up quite a lot of improvements. So grabbing those would be great. Just great. We have a colony ship coming out over this way. Mightn't be bad if they like settle a planet somewhere in our system that we've left. There we go. Leadership recruiting. We can invite leaders, which is useful. Tax exemptions, which we don't really want. The governor's manor if we have loyalty issues, and another enacted policy, which we will make use of. New tech is going to be possibly trade networks, as we are doing some trading. Diplomacy, as we really want to stop people from going to war with us as quickly as possible. Influence growth might not be bad either. There's a lot of routes we can go. Do we need Khazar's mainframe? I think we do. We do want to get our research earlier rather than later. We have another policy and we'll stick in research grants. That gives us an extra 20% to our research at the cost of some income, but we have quite a lot of income. So we're okay on that front. No problems. Oh, he stole Martin too, you bastard. What a dick move. That's okay. That's okay. Who is this? Oh, where did you send this colony ship from? There might be down this way somewhere. Alright, well, maybe we can influence our way out of that problem. Eventually, we just have to make sure that he doesn't out-influence us. We are looking to build a starship over here, and that just became a very pressing matter. So let's send this supply ship home. This will speed up production. Let's get this constructor, build it. Can we actually rush this bad boy out? No, costs quite a lot of credits to do that. It's 4 turns. We'll get the constructor out. We'll ship it down here. We'll plop it like somewhere there, and that'll help buffer the influence. Also, it'll give us access to this before they do, assuming we get there before they do. Because remember, on this difficulty, the AI has a lot more movement than we do. Anything on this planet? No. So you, I guess we can just send you out over here. That'll be just fine. During the thorough analysis of the artifact, your research team has unearthed an astonishing discovery. It is a reservoir of colossal energy. The scientists in your crew are confident that they can channel this raw power to propel our civilization forward. We can get some durantium. Not that good. We could store the artifact in the vault. I believe this just lets us scan. I think we're going to take the durantium. We're going to try to build something here. Now, what? This is going to be our research capital, right? I know we're building the beacon of Babylon here and all of that just because we have really good influence due to a bonus that we have giving us already 100% bonus to our influence. So hence we're building this, just stacking up those multipliers. But ideally, I would like to cram this planet full of research. So we could, in the short term, do something like a space elevator, which gives us +1 minerals on our home planet, which would be great. That'll help finish the beacon quite quickly. Or we could go for something research focused for the +1 tech. And honestly, I like the idea of a space elevator. Let's build a space elevator. There's our very first trade route. And I believe we sent this out to the Iconians. We found bug people. Greetings. The Advance is always happy to make contact with a new group. We're excited to formally connect the Phalianoids. Let's be friends. We are up there with the most colonized world. That's good. That is a good sign. Relations with the Korath are degrading quite quickly. We are ripe for conquest. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. These guys don't like us so much, but that's okay. They're far. We're friends with all of our neighbors. That's the important thing. And hopefully we can keep it that way. We want to keep it that way. We got some trades that we can do. We're not ready for peace treaties yet. We could potentially get something like open borders and slow the decline. Let's go ahead and get open borders just to slow this up if we can. We might get a diplomat in there as well. You guys can have open borders. Give me some money for it. No. They don't want to give me any cash. What about credits per month? What about 1 credit per month? Nope. Okay. Okay. Have it for free. Play hard to get. And then we might as well get open borders with this guys. Okay. We have come across a damaged ship full of aliens who, after some effort, explain that they are devotees of a religion called the Hui. They explain that they must spread their religion across the universe in order to bring about the restoration of an ancient being known as Dragonol. They ask that they allow us to repair their ship and allow them to colonize one of our worlds. We can repair the ship, we gain a free colony ship, or this is just asking for trouble. No free colony ship. Yeah, no free colony ship. Really good. This can just get some extra movement. It has no attack. It's literally there to explore and scan. There's our colony ship full of these people. Now, where can we colonize? Where is still left? We're grabbing up this planet, which is great. We're grabbing up this planet, which is great. So we have all of these worlds, all of these worlds, all of those, all of those. There's nothing here. There's a little bit of an influence battle, but it seems we are winning that. There's a constructor coming here, though. He's going to beat us to this. Eek. That is painful. Okay. Don't really have anything to do with this colony ship just yet. Have we scouted anything? No. See, the probes are doing this thing where they just make a beeline for the border. I really wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they would have a smarter exploration pattern. But all right. What happens if we just put auto colonize? Where are you going to go to? I'm curious. Because there is nowhere for you to colonize right now. This world will be mine. Your mind reflects the changing nature of your chaotic form. I believe we can work together. Yeah, there it is. Bugger. He's put that down like right here. That's almost exactly where I was going to put it. Clever girl. Governor Brodel Vol contacts you with an intriguing proposition. Tweri have expressed their interest in harvesting a unique plant from Martin. If this flower produces a resin that is a potent ingredient for various beneficial chemicals, addictive drug. Allow the harvest. We get some crime and wealth. We deny the request. Our relations will decrease. Alright, give it to me. Give it to me. I accept the wealth. We're up to 25, which is really good. Really good early on. We got Xeno research. Our research is really lacking. These aren't going by nearly fast enough. We have access to genius grants, which we will probably plug in immediately. Planetary mainframe is something that we are going to build eventually. But that does give us a little bit of free time. We'll go for diplomacy. We'll have that out in 4 turns. It'll give us a +1. Hopefully stopping people from going to war with us, getting our potential allies up. And our end game is going to be to build a Terra Star and blow people up. That's, as long as we achieve that, we're happy. Our flagship has discovered an artifact suspected to be of Dreadlord origin. It's a weapon of terrifying power able to instantly damage an entire enemy fleet. We're going to dismantle this for resources. I would like the gold. Good. Our bubble is starting to spread. Since we lost access to this Durantium, it is top priority we get this guy online. Like, it needs to happen. And since he built that star base, The influence is really, I'm starting to feel that pressure here. So we might actually need to get another starbase up. Might need to build a shipyard as well. Although a supply depot is probably going to be better for us. A supply depot right there. Oh, we do have that constructor ship. We might need to get out another one. But I wouldn't mind just getting out another supply ship. How long until we have this? One more supply ship and should be good enough for the beacon to be finished. Our constructor needs to zip on down this way ASAP. One of our esteemed generals has dared to stage a coup against me. We have successfully thwarted his treacherous plans. At the cost of a little control, we get approval. Our approval is fine. I don't think we need to worry about that. We'll keep the +1 relations. The faster we can get, that is good. Man, everybody's trying to have a coup here. Give me +1 relations as well. We encountered a derelict cargo container drifting in the dark vastness of space. Container isn't the interesting part, it's what's inside a weapon targeting jammer. This device could be installed on one of our ships to increase its ability to evade weapons fire. Some thulium might not be terrible. We will hopefully get some thulium up if we can get out another constructor. A weapon jammer might not be terrible, seeing as we only have the one warship. Let's go ahead and probably put that on. So, colony, it doesn't have anywhere to go just yet. That's okay, you can just float in space. Where is our one warship? Let's have a look. It is this guy. Let's just go ahead and use the weapon jammer. It gives us +5 evasion, which is very nice. We've come across some sort of device left behind by the Dreadlords. We are not quite certain what it is and wanted to see if one of your researchers would be willing to review it. We can take the artifact and activate it. We get ascension points, but we do lose some relations. I believe our relations with the Terrans is really good. This is starting to go down again. This is not moving as fast as I would like because we don't have a military. People are thinking that we are easy prey. So it might be time to consider getting some military tech. Give me the diplomatic capital. Give me the diplomatic capital. I really don't like this move by the AI. But we will combat that. Okay, we do need another constructor. Or two. Go ahead and build me one of these. Supply ship goes home. Oop. That's down to 8 turns. Might need... I'm going to rush this out. We're going to spend all of our cash to do that. Rush it out. And then get back to supply ships. I want that beacon as quickly as possible. Alright, there is diplomacy. We get a +1 bonus to diplomacy. Cultural treaties. And all sorts of other good stuff. Goodwill tours are very nice. Cultural exchange giving us more influence. And embargo third party, which we might actually use this time around. Okie dokies. Now, we did want to kind of get some sort of military tech up. So let's go ahead and do that. We might pressure scientists as a thing to do with our control. But I think we hang on to it for a moment. We'll probably get independence. Unification would be quite nice. And we can really lean in towards that massive homeworld influence. Logistics, manufacturing while we're at war. I mean, this might be where we want to go. I mean, it's all really good. The ship independence, I don't think it's that much what we need. +1 orbital upgrade is it's okay. It's not great. +3 free leaders is very nice. Alright, screw it. Let's go as intended. We'll go down individualism. The immediate bump to resources is very, very good. However, that's going to be fine. Just fine. Although the extra, honestly, the extra influence would have probably been better, but I think we can manage that situation. We can manage it. This constructor, we do have 2 sources of thulium over here. We're going to send him down. Make sure we get that shit. Flagship detects an unusual energy signature coming from a nearby asteroid. Utilize the energy source, more manufacturing to all of our worlds. +5 manufacturing is huge. 15 months. That is so good. There's the independence. It's another ship that can fight, but more importantly, it can survey. So we'll send him out. And if it comes to war, we will, you know, try to get these guys. There's armed shuttles, choosing a new research. We will do some military stuff whenever it comes up. We might need to get space doctrines. We'll have that in 2 turns. We really need to get work king on our research. All right, Martin, I bet you're not that happy, right? Yeah, people not that happy here, or the one person that we have. So we'll probably send somebody out to protect this planet. They are starving. Whoa, when did we start losing food? Okay, further concerns. Can't have my people be starving. Well, that does change perspective a little bit. I mean, we do have some food districts here we can build. We won't need too much. That is valuable research. But I don't think there's anything for it. Let's go ahead and build some food districts once this is done. Won't take too long. We have a fighter. We're going to park you in orbit of this planet. This fighter we'll send here. Alright, Space Doctrine giving us access to some other ships, as well as orbital ship assembly. Let's see what we get. Space weapons. Probably something we would like to unlock. That is a 1-turn unlock. Let's go ahead and do that. We have access to another policy slot, probably genius grants here, which we can definitely afford. Go ahead and plug that in. Alright. I think we need to build some more supply ships. Let's get the supply ships going. Our people are very spiritual. There are areas within your sphere of influence that our people believe connect them to the ancient Mythalar. Would you allow them to pass through your territory? We would appreciate it. We can allow the pilgrimage. We lose some control. It's fine. It's fine. We use a little bit of our control per month. What do we got here? Supply ship. This should finish the beacon, or if not, it'll finish next turn. Next 2 turns. Soon enough, we'll have the Beacon of Babylon. Doesn't fix all of our problems, but it'll give us peace of mind. Okay, our constructor is in position. And with our constructor, we want to make sure that this circle of the constructor hits all planets and resources. So we'll move you up here maybe and put it down this way. That should be fine. I think. Similarly, this constructor, we could probably... I don't think it cares if it hits a dead world, but we definitely want these 2 planets. And these planets do rotate, I think, so we're going to want to make sure that it encompasses their orbits. Does that matter? Unclear. I'm not sure, but we're going to do it that way. Alright, we have got space weapons. Defensive study is important as it just gives you shields. Shield strength +1 and an armor rating of +1. And that's 2 turns. We also would like quantum computing. But we'll take a minute to just pick up some defensive techs in case people want to pick a fight. Okay, we've got a starbase up on Martin, which is good. We can just use this to crank out supply ships for now to help develop itself. The anthropology center is something we will want to pick up eventually. Food issue will get sorted. Approval needs to get fixed here. This one guy is just like super unhappy. He hates our culture. Why does everybody hate our culture? Why do our own people hate our culture? Okay, I'm happy with where this constructor is. Let's go ahead and construct the starbase. Mining starbase, this one. First Durantium mine. Good. First starbase. Good. Get some mining drones here. Boop. So at least we have a source of Durantium. We can use that to upgrade our planets and various other things that you do with Durantium. We will grab a starbase right here. This will be a mining starbase. We got thulium. Give me the mining drones. Very good. Excellent. Beautiful. Most populous civilizations. Well, that's never going to be us. There are still a lot of civs that we have not met yet. Okay, and with this supply ship, we have the Beacon of Babylon. That is a healthy looking amount of influence. It can get better, but it's good to be going with this early in the game. I'm going to park this supply ship here because we really need to sort out our food problems. And this will help get this little triangle going. Sucks that we've had to waste a little bit of time here, but we're just setting ourselves up to keep pace with the AI when it comes to certain things. There's defensive studies. Orbital ship assembly would be good. We need some more trade ships as well. We really do. Evasive tactics is also very helpful. Planetology would be nice, but not critical. I think for what we would like to do, give me the trade network. This will give us a free trade ship as well that we can use. Diplomacy, everything that we care about is going up. That is good. And these guys are still going down, but that's okay. Their military, it's strong. Anybody else with a strong military that we can hopefully do stuff with? No? Okay. Let's go through and get some trade treaties with people. We'll need to develop our relationships a little bit better before we can get cultural treaties. Yeah, nobody we can do that stuff with yet, but that's coming. That's coming. Captain reports discovering a lost cargo container in the depths of space. Inside, they found a highly advanced device capable of poisoning an enemy planet's environment. We're going to sell this off for money. 500. It's all up. And we are using our bank, baby. The question is, what do we use our bank with? I think we beat them out. They were trying to compete for our resources. Get wrecked, nerd. Can't have it. You just take a +1 move. We do have a free colony ship. There's just not a lot. Oh my goodness. Are the Fearsome trying to trade with us? Okay, so we are trading with these guys. Fearsome is sending us a trade route. What? That's nuts. We're not too bad scientifically considering the difficulty that we're on, which is good. And we are hopefully soon going to ramp up production here. Alright, food is looking good. Back to being in a good spot. People aren't starving anymore. That's nice. Approval could be higher, but we can always just drop taxes. I think that's very important, actually. We do need to keep that approval as high as possible. The next thing that we build on this planet is just going to be a bunch of research, if we can get it. We will need Promethean to build the technological capital, Promethean and hypersilicates for the mainframe. We can get that mainframe out really quickly. Let's go for that if we can. Hypersilicates. No hypersilicates yet. Do any of our potential allies have hypersilicates? Unlikely. Let's see. No. No. Nope. 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 Okay. No hypersilicates. We'll keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, I guess we'll just pick up a Promethean. What did we need for the mainframe? It is 3 Promethean, 12 turns. 1, 2, 3. Fine. Get the mainframe down. It's a +5 mainframe. It's not terrible. That is also +5, which will give more adjacency. Let's pop it down right there. That seems okie dokies to me. Yes, good. We are winning the influence battle down here. That is exactly what we want to see. That'll be a free planet, and hopefully we'll be able to take control of this as well. Would be very nice. Alrighty. Now we're building a mainframe. I don't think there's anything we need to have a constructor for. We could get up just a little bit more military, make people think we're not that easy to conquest. Potentially just safeguard all of our planets with a thing. Or we just get supply ships or a freighter. We're going to need a couple freighters. So let's build up a couple of these. Trade with our immediate neighbors. Speed up how quickly they like us. Supply ship, just park it on the planet. 9 turns for some more tech. That is good. As your flagship approaches an abandoned cargo container, it detects an advanced depleted resources module. Sell that for 500. We want to keep an eye out for those hypersilicates. Pick up the mainframe. Yes. Yes. Grow, Bubbles. Grow. All right. This world is going to be manufacturing. The F. If we can get manufacturing on this planet as high as possible, that's going to be great. Great stuff. The problem is our approval sucks here, but it's going up. That's important. Razer's Lift. It's not that good, is it? A Governor's Manor for extra loyalty. I think we just get down some manufacturing districts for now. We could also make this into like an economic sort of place. I wouldn't mind having this down. Diplomacy and influence growth. It's not terrible. No, I'm really just all about the manufacturing here. Extra control per month would be kind of good too. We'll wait 4 turns for that to finish and see what we're going to do. Massive migration of strange space creatures are migrating through our territory. We can protect the creatures. Pacifism goes up. Or we can get some cash. And nihilism goes up a little bit. I have a better idea. How about we slaughter these creatures? Get rid of them. Okay, first freighter has popped. Let's just send this out to this direction. We'll check here and see if we can spot a planet that they've colonized over this way. Get a trade route going there. Okay, he's asking us to give him money for an exploration treaty. God, no. I don't think so. But what about a cultural treaty? We take a cultural treaty. So a cultural treaty will give us 25% boost to our influence per month to both civilizations through the sharing of culture. Now, our influence is quite good. So I think this benefits us more. And we get the exploration treaty. And he likes this idea a lot. So maybe we can even throw some credits on the pile. He'll accept, not 200, but we're close, 190. He'll accept 190, and I'll accept that. And let's see what he has explored. He has explored, I'm guessing this is his probe. No, that's my probe. I think we got ripped off. Human. That is a big galaxy. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. How can you share your... Oh, there's the Korath. The Korath aren't actually as far away as I would like. Rotrow. Where are the human worlds? It seems like we are in the middle of quite the shitstorm. Your flagship comes across a drifting cargo container seemingly abandoned and adrift in space for years. Yes, plus 5% gross income. I will take it. We got 1,000 gold in the bank. Have we got... There's harmony crystals. We needed harmony crystals for something. Harmony crystals I think you need for like the Temple of Whispers, which is not something we're building. We want hypersilicates. Those aren't there. Having a Techopod hive might not be bad. We can actually get some more thulium, which we can always sell off for cash. Let's buy one of those. We have the money for it. Give me some nanites as well. I'm tempted to buy this up, but Temple of Whispers isn't that critical. Let's save our cash. We're going to need diplomats. We're going to need leaders eventually, and all of that shit costs money. We'll come over here. Defense system would be good. We're going to need to build some more modules somewhere as well. We need so much stuff. Okie dokies. It's always a blessing to meet someone who has not yet found the way of the Corinth. It will be my pleasure to watch you come to understand the truth. Yes, we do. Have it your own way. Alright, we found these guys as well. Sure. And the Yor as well are in the game. Hello, Yor. More fleshlings. Okay, and the murder mantids. Okie dokie. There's trade networks at least. God, it really feels like our science is subpar. I would not mind interstellar cabinet for finance position. But that's 8 turns. And quantum computing is right here, right now. I think we have to get subspace scanning. Let's just stop off for that real quick. Alrighty, so we've met a lot of dudes. The Yor's not liking us so much. Funny enough, the Festrons are starting to like us. Let's go through our trades real quick. We can get open borders with these guys. We'll ask for some cash. Offer it. Accept. Done. Don't like that it backs me out. We can get open borders with these guys. Ask for some cash. That's fine. Accept. Done. Open borders with the Yor. They don't have any cash. This does not fit our parameters. Okay, what about modules? You do have a lot of modules. This does not fit our parameters. Fine. Hurts, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so we were at these nerds. Give me this. Maybe you'll give us cash. Yes. Accept. Good. No other treaties for the moment. Fine. Bye. Done. What do we got here? A freighter. So we've sent a freighter out that way. We've got trade happening here. We would like to trade with the Korath to stop potentially them from being too pissed off of us until we're ready. We have another freighter. But we can't really do much more trading as everybody else is sort of outside our trade route. Do we have a trade going with you guys? No, there is just an antimatter farm happening up here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Send this trader as sort of an explorer. We might find something, another planet down here inside of our range that we can do some trotting with. Ah, there's the Terrans. There's subspace scanning. Great. This does increase our ship range a little bit. Orbital mining could help us get some more resources quickly. It's not a priority though. Espionage, I don't think we need. Interstellar trade. I guess we go down interstellar cabinet. Let's pick up one quantum computing. Let's get some more tech going. I think we'll get another supply ship or 3. High pollution on Drath has led to mutations. That's no good. We will take the hit to manufacturing and minus some pollution. Now, is this permanent? We could spend a lot of money and lose even more pollution. How long does this last? Is this just a flat minus 25%? Because that's kind of awful. We must stop polluting. We'll spend even 600 of our cash to drop pollution by 20%, which brings it down to 30. We were at 50, and that's good. It means we'll get more citizens faster. Show me production. I don't see a minus 25% just. Oh, nope, there it is. Mutated animals all the way down at the bottom. And that just seems like a permanent thing now. Maybe there'll be a tech that gets rid of it. Sort of sucks, but what are you going to do? All right, we have another freighter. I would really love if this guy could make it out here, but not just yet. You really feel the ship range in the larger maps. Like the other map that I was playing with, this would probably be an entire sector, which does change the dynamic of the game quite a lot. And it's quite nice. Another thing that I don't really appreciate in the game is, well, let's decide where this is going first, and then I'll share these thoughts. We are sending something to the Korath. It would be good if we could train with the Fearsome. Didn't we send a trade ship over here? I'm pretty sure we did. There's a planet we can definitely trade with over this way, though. So, in a game like Civ 6, when you build a wonder, there is a screen that pops up and it shows that wonder being built, and you get some narration, and you know, it's a sense of an achievement. You've done something amazing. In this game, you build a galactic achievement, and it just passes, like, without even really acknowledging that in any way. And I think that's a missed opportunity. Yes, most of the time you do skip those screens in Civ 6, right? You just click through it. But the fact that it does happen, it's just a milestone, right? And I really think this game could use that, because overall this game is not the best looking game in the genre. I'm fine with this screen, like the detail on the planets and the fact that they orbit and have a rotation. You know, if you look for it, there's good stuff here. The ship designs are pretty cool, but it's not what you'd expect from the genre at this stage. And don't even get me started about the planet. This is just sinfully ugly. You can't even zoom in. What am I looking at here? It's an industrial center. It's just a cardboard tile, really. And this could be a little bit more pretty. I like that there's a background that I've never noticed for the planet. You know, this looks quite nice, but there's also no movement here. You know, in Civ 6 there's waves, there's movement, there's birds and clouds and shit. I'm comparing it to Civ 6 because it's just kind of like the staple 4X. But I think even Stellaris does this kind of thing better. Although Stellaris' screen is, in fairness, probably worse than this. In fairness. So, yeah, but I think there's it was a missed opportunity with the Galactic Achievements not having like some sort of build going on. Also, what does this look like? This is the Beacon of Babylon. Yes. Very nice beacon you've got there. But yeah, I think definitely having some sort of a screen when you complete a galactic achievement. The only one in a galaxy. And you could do it something like have a... When you do a first trade route, for example, you see some sort of a cut screen. Do something like that with the Beacon of Babylon. It would be cool to see these very futuristic monuments and achievements and how the developers envision them, you know? Oh, but it would be really hard to picture what a, I don't know, a mainframe looks like. What are you going to do? And like in Civ 6, we don't know what the Hanging Gardens look like. They still go ahead and show it being built, the pyramids. Fuck it. Yeah, just my thoughts on that. Like, I love this game, but there are opportunities. There are missed opportunities. Get some more supply ships going. Somebody's contacting me with news. A mining conglomerate has discovered a deposit of crystallized Illyrium on Martin 1. Mine it all now. It will take our time. Give me 3 wealth over 100 months. This is great, but we lose approval and pollution, and it's all bad stuff. Give me the +3 wealth. Very nice supply ship. Just park it back on the planet. That's good. Tech capital's coming along nicely. Still not the resource that we need is a supply ship. We'll park that onto Martin. Help Martin get going. We do want to make sure that people are not thinking us weak, because that was a problem. These guys just generally don't like meat stuff. And nobody seems to be wanting to make war. We're still ripe for conquest in the eyes of the Korath. And they are very nearby to us. So that's something we're going to want to keep an eye on. We only have 2 shipyards for production. So we might look to make another core world out over here. Possibly. Food has just gone through the roof. Where's all of this food coming from? 21 food. This was minus not too long ago. What's our approval standing at? 88%. Good. Good. And we are still on medium taxes. Overall approval 76. Let's drop this for a little bit back to normal. Get this back up into the 90s before we bump it up. We're still making good money, 16 per turn. Anything here that we would like to get rid of? I mean, we could get rid of pollution, and that fixes a lot of our problems. And maybe go for free trade is okay. Shipyard stimulus. This will help crank out supply ships faster and any other stuff that we need. And maybe if we need military in a pinch, let's go ahead and plug that in. I'm happy with that. So now if we look here, we should have very little pollution. None, in fact, which is good. Crime is a little bit high, but that's because we have a lot of colonies. Yeah, we've taken a big punch in the wallet. That's okay. That's okay. All right, back here. Production is starting to look good. We would like to get more production-y stuff here. Trade network would be good. But we need to decide what we're doing with this planet. We can use this planet for lots of production, obviously. Just an F-ton of production and maybe economy. Yeah, I like that idea. We do want to build a planetary mainframe. We're going to need Prometheon. Do we, though? I don't think we do. Maybe we build a lift. We need Durantium. We'll need 3 more Durantium. Yeah, let's do it. Hypersilicates. Never mind, change of plan. We needed hypersilicates to build the mainframe. We need 3 of them. Give me 3 hypersilicates, please. 1, 2, 3. And a Prometheon, which I don't believe we have. That's an expensive one. Uncomfortably close to being bankrupt. We might have to change around our government again. But that's okay. We'll get down the mainframe, and that's going to go down like... That's a +6. Ooh, that's a +8. Ew. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's happening. Military's not looking terrible. I do think we get a trade network. There's a little trade sector up here, potentially. And here, for that matter. I think here's best. That'll do. Alrighty, quantum computing allowing us to upgrade our research, which will come into play. There's zero-G experimentation, which could be good. Computing substrates, more research. It's fine. We might need to go down planetology. Let's have a look in the tech. Down planetology, we get access to planetary conversion, upgrading our housing, but we're not really housing focused. Extra growth is not something we're particularly concerned with. I think we can just ignore this entire top part here. Maybe go as far as terraforming, and that's about it. But it's not that critical. We definitely want more tech stuff. We want to ramp into tech. We'll probably get interstellar cabinet at some point. Interstellar cabinet in 7 turns. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we do get planetology. We want planetology to get extreme colonization. Allows us to colonize a wider variety of worlds. Probably a good idea. We're just going to continue cranking out supply ships. I'm parking them up. Alrighty, the tech capital's coming up. Research is going to go from 29 to possibly something very good. Good. There's Korath. Planetology all done. We will go for orbital mining. I don't think we need it. Computing substrates, probably where we want to be since it's here for 4 turns. Let's go ahead and pick that up. More supply ships. Excellent. We just would like to capture this little zone here. And then we'll need to think about how we expand. Because we can't stop right there, right? Hey, it's the Zolotzi. Greetings. Highest approval. We are not on this list. That's okay. That's okay. We did want to take out these guys, but we're going to have to be very mindful of our diplomacy, because often when you start a war, everybody just kind of jumps on the bandwagon. So we want to pay very close attention to who's allied with who. And remember, our goal is not to win directly through war. It is, we're looking to do a bit of diplomacy, tech up really hard until we can build terror stars and then just wipe out anybody else who's in our way. That is the goal. To that end, I'm kind of tempted to just keep pressuring these scientists every chance that we get. That and festivals, I think, are things we want to do. Also, we're going to need to sort out this cash situation. We want cash. We do want cash. Loyalty. We can't really raise taxes. Let's have a look here. We might have to take out something that's costing us a bit too much money. And these research grants are very important. Maybe we don't need the shipyard stimulus, although it is allowing us to crank out a lot of supply ships really quickly. I just don't like being broke. I don't like it, but it will have to do for now. We've got trade ships happening somewhere, right? Where are these freighters? You're hanging out over here on your journey to find out planets this way. You are on a journey to find planets this way. Very slow, these freighters. You were heading off to trade with Korath. Let's put you there. And I think we're trading with you guys already, right? The Archean. Does not seem like we are trading with the Archeans. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Would have liked to find their homeworld. Possibly they're out there, but I would just like to crash this ship into their planet. Okay. Alrighty. And I think that's where we're going to end off this episode. Things aren't looking too bad. We're losing a little bit of relations with, you know, the people who you'd expect. The Korath, the Yor. Weirdly, these guys are starting to not like us, because they're thinking of eliminating us early. So we probably want to do a little bit of work into building up a military. Other people just seem okay with us. Let's take a quick moment to go through our trade options and make sure we can get any treaties. Open borders where we can, because that's usually good for a little bit of cash at little to no consequence. I said yes. I wanted this. Accept. Good. No other cultural treaties. We'll get open borders with the murder shrimp. They're fine with that. Little bit of cash there. And I think that's it. Okay. Goodbye. Yes. So we may want to look at getting some more diplomatic bonuses. We have to choose an ally at some point. And it's looking most likely that we ally with these here humans. We do have a cultural treaty with them. Are they strong? They're kind of strong. How strong are these guys? They're kind of all in the same ballpark. I mean, the Korath are really strong. So are... I mean, for some reason, these guys are like really liking us. They're not that strong. The Korath are definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. These guys aren't that weak either. They've got quite a decent amount of military. It's upsetting how strong these guys are. It is a massive concern. We might need a diplomat here. We can't afford one. Okay, problem for future me, who's looking like he's gonna have a bad time. Problem for future me. Because the Korath are right here. They are right here. They're on my doorstep, and they're really strong. We're gonna have to build a military, which means we'll have to stop doing supply ships. But okay, all of that and more is coming in the future. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. See ya!